This is Susan Weeks from podcastprogress.com, and this is Podcasting, 7 Things to Nail Before You Hit Record. This was the first part of a presentation I did for the online International Virtual Assistants Conference on May the 18th, 2017. So first of all, what I would really like to do is start with a fairy story. Once upon a time, there was a princess who wanted to have a podcast, and she wanted it now. All the other princesses had a podcast, and she was suffering from a nasty dose of FOMO, fear of missing out. It just wasn't fair. She consulted the Oracle Google and found a few quick start guides and some videos. Best of all, she found a copy of Magic Podcasting Millions in the Palace Library. Yippee! Seriously, how hard can this be? Of course, she was going to podcast about frogs. What's not to like about frogs? Everybody's favourite subject, they would be tuning in by the thousands. Fabulous frogs and where to find them. The podcast was born. Was our princess going to share the limelight with other frog experts? Absolutely not likely. She could chat for hours about frogs all by herself. Our eager princess did some more Googling and found some music she liked, as well as a pretty picture of a frog. 5 minutes in Canva, and voila. That was the podcast artwork done too. It's so easy. What next? Oh yes, a mic. A few more minutes searching in Amazon and a shiny new podcasting microphone was on its way. Our podcasting wannabe was ready to start. First, she told all her friends and family and servants and everyone to listen and download. Well, she is the princess and everyone will want to listen to her, won't they? And just to make sure, she made 3 wishes with the genie from Aladdin's lamp. But fast forward a few weeks. Oh dear, all is not well with our podcasting princess. Turns out, no one is very interested in frogs, fabulous frogs or frogs otherwise. There is some good news, however. The podcast has hit a top 10 list. Oh, the best podcast to fall asleep to. Poor old princess. But no matter. After 6 episodes, our princess had nothing else to say about frogs anyway. Pod fade. Just as well, since a pesky lawyer is hassling her for royalties for her intro tune and her frog picture. Enter the fairy pod mother. Yeah, we had to get that one in. Well, princess, there seems to be more to this podcasting thing than you first thought. Shall we start again? Properly this time. Thank you for all your comments there about the silly story. So, podcasting, 7 things to nail before you hit record. As our podcasting princess discovered, there are some essentials to get right before you start talking.